person who I say is a mentor. What I think I've had in my life is a lot of advisors, people who have knowledge, skill, who've done certain things, who I have respect for, who can guide me if I have questions about certain things, especially about an area of their expertise. So I look at it. So kind of what I'm asking you guys is, from a perspective of advisors slash mentors, um, what would you look for in an advisor or a mentor?
You know, I really, it just depends. It's in the moment. It's something that I can just tell, okay, you are extremely knowledgeable in this field. I am a big person on knowledge transfer, particularly with my elders, so folks who have just known everything there is to know about labor law right now and our state labor policy. That's an area that I'm working in. That's a field of interest for me. So I would naturally ask this person, which is it's an older woman, Jewish woman named Ruth Silvertraub. And I said, Ruth, you are the truth, bro. You know all of this stuff. I need you to mentor me because I'm going to need some help on this road that I'm on right now. And she was like, oh, absolutely. You're already mentoring me because you showed me 5 things that I didn't know. And so you don't know just when you're having this transfer, like you're receiving, but sometimes that other person on the other end is receiving. So what I look for is you have a particular set of skills or experiences. You know how to do something that I want to do, or something that you do that comes very natural to you, that is something that I feel like I need to acquire. That's how I ask. I mean, that is just as simple as that, you know. But I think it amazes me to hear both of their career paths and hear that you really didn't, say let me get a mentor or let me ask somebody. And but I think everybody should have their own personal board of directors. If you think, and I'll ask you both, if you both think about it, do you have your own personal board of directors? Maybe about 5 people, maybe even less, maybe 3 people that you go to for some kind of guidance or advisement in an area, or a confidant that you go. I have some of them are my personal friends, and then some we may not be like close buddy, but I know I can pick up the phone and call them. And I just recommend that everybody knows who your personal board. They're the person. These are people who, when you're not in the room, they will talk you up.
Yeah.
Okay, and or if you are brought up in a room, they will protect your name in that room. So that's who your personal board of directors are.
I think I have those, and one of those people is sitting right here,
Okay.
Jason. He's definitely been an advisor and mentor for me when I transitioned to production and I had questions about that whole world. So I would say that you're my person in that realm. I think that with my career, most of the people are the same age. Like the most senior person would be like 30 or 40 working in tech, or even in social media. So it's like, it's difficult to say, hey, be my mentor when we're all learning stuff at the same time. But I would, what helped me like get into like the whole PR world when I came here, fresh off the boat. I just volunteered. I volunteered for all the award shows. I reached out to older publicists and was like, what can I do for you? I had a degree. I could do all kinds of stuff. Most of these people didn't even write press releases, but I came in and said, hey, maybe I can offer this and offer that. So I was like willing and dealing just to make friends, but networking was what really put me out there. I was around so many different types of people, so I was able to pick and choose people that were more receiving to me, people that had, that liked me, you know what I mean? Off the top, people I would get along with. I didn't have to just choose out of these 20 people someone for me to, to get to know. If I would go out every week and I'm meeting hundreds of people, there's definitely going to be somebody that I'm going to click with, and someone quite possibly I could, become friends with and get back the knowledge transfer thing she's talking about. Yeah, like I think that my dad has been a very big help for me also. Like my dad is amazing. He's like a superhero, and he's always doing stuff that he's like I said, he has a new career. He's 72. He just retired retired last year. So talking to him, he just gives me the confidence that I need that I can do anything, and I just fill in the blanks.
Yeah, and for me, again, in all honesty, I've never had a formal mentor. But what I do have, you know, like Dick said, I have very dear friends, and one of my mentors, and I was telling her the other day that how much I respect her. I'm a 61-year-old woman, and she's a 35-year-old woman. She has a nonprofit with 15 chapters.
So
I
you
have-
can learn from that.
No,
And
she's,
I didn't talk to her too.
well, no, she's a dynamo. But here's the thing. I'm just a unicorn, so I have friends of, you know me, I have friends of every different age, all different types of friends. But the people that I highly respect, we've developed friendships over the years, and I can call them and run things past them professionally and personally, and vice versa. And again, I'm just so impressed by you ladies. I really am, you guys. It's being, and I know I keep bringing up my age, but it's very important to see the change in the world, and then what you're doing with it. Like a lot of people just, oh, I have the internet, and a lot of people call me for advice, and I stopped giving it freely because I'm like, please take your first step. You have the internet, do your research, and then reach out to me so that we can start at a highly productive level. So I see you ladies doing that, but I forgot where I was going with this. Back to my mentorship. I didn't tell you my work in entertainment. I'm like you guys. I dibble, I dabble, I move, and I groove. So I write contracts. I help people negotiate deals. I've done things here and there. I've worked on sets. I've been a production manager. I've done all types of stuff. But I've pitched commercials and had it stolen and got a settlement. But having said all that, I do wish that I had a formal mentor. I just never had the opportunity. And in the fields that I've been in, I'm usually the only, Black American, and people haven't been that receptive to me. So,
Well, it's not
yeah.
too late. I mean, there's still mentors out there. We've got to seek them out. What I want to do now is bring our panel to a close, and you can give them a hand, you guys. I learned so much from you guys. I know you all in different, ways and different areas, but the fact that now you guys see the commonality that you have, and you realize how I roll, because I kind of keep up. I know a lot of people, but bringing them all together is very difficult. Chris mentioned 30 years. I wanted to.
I want to pose this question.
I
Go
would
ahead.
say that you didn't see if anybody else had a
Yeah.
question. And I had a question too, because you can't tell me you're 61 and
Yes,
then
you
not
can.
tell me what you do every day. I need the dialogue.
Let's do this, because I got church, and he has to leave at 12.
Okay.
So that's why I wanted to end it. Now we can have our time to network and fellowship and ask each other questions. And I do want to mention my new financial literacy book is on sale. $20. Pick your copy up today, because I got about 10 of them over there on the table. And lastly, I want to take a group pic, because I always document the event.
Let's get the group pick first, because I do that.
Yes.
Uh,
No.
Church group pic.